Hi, this is me, and I'm playing sorceress class for the very first time. The first time I played Lost Ark, I went with a destroyer build, which was a fun and amazing experience. However, this time I wanted to try out something new and different. Although I am still very new to this game and know little next to nothing, I am very excited for this series. And what's my goal in the game? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because that's very simple, to build a strong character, clear dungeons, go through the amazing experience that is the story of Lost Ark, and above all else, just have fun and take you along for the ride. And so sit back, relax, and enjoy. And so guys, we are back! We are back and we're ready to create our next character. And so guys, after long consideration, I was considering two characters. I was considering a gun lancer because, well, it looks kinda cool, and I also read that it's a pretty strong and does pretty cool DPS, so it was pretty compelling. But however, I did decide to go with sorceress. And the reason why is, well, because it looks cooler. That's about the only reason. And also there's one more reason, because before I played the destroyer, which is, you know, like a big bulky tanky guy, and so this time I decided to go for something, you know, a little bit more mobile, something with more maybe DPS. I always like these magic damage characters, and so this is why I'm gonna go for this time. Maybe I'm doing a mistake, maybe a gun lancer is better, I don't know, I have no idea. I haven't played any of those characters. The only character I've ever played was a destroyer, that's it. I have never played anything else besides that. And so this is gonna be completely new for me, and hopefully it's not gonna be super difficult, but we'll see, we'll see. Hopefully I'm gonna enjoy it. That's, above else, that's what matters the most. Nothing comes even close as mattering as much as just having fun. That's the top and the only priority we have. We have fun, we're golden. And so let's create the character. Let's customize. Now I'm gonna be real with you guys. None of this matters too much to me. Okay? Like, I don't really care. I don't know, we're just gonna go with this probably. I honestly don't care. You know what? No, this is better. We're gonna go with this. I think this is a pretty good enough face, you know. I like that. That's good. I like the hair as well. I'm not gonna change it. This is fine. The skin. Maybe I'm gonna go for something a little bit lighter. Yeah, this seems about right. This, don't care. Voice. I guess this'll do. I mean, again, doesn't really matter hugely. Seems like as good as name as any. Or not. Yep, this'll do. This is gonna be just fine. I see there's a whole bunch of events going on. We're gonna need to figure all of this out. And so let's launch in the game. Somehow I don't remember this cutscene last time I played, but could be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen this cutscene. This is the first time I'm seeing it. It's interesting. Will I just gonna get a huge skip or something? Because it almost looks like they're preparing me for like a level skip. Could be totally wrong, but just feels like it. Or maybe there was this cutscene and I just don't remember. Could be. Not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and choose our class. Alright, let's open up. Like I said, we're gonna go for sorceress. I kinda wanna try it out. I wanna go for this, you know, mage type of class. Let's give a test. Yeah, this seems like a pretty cool skills, I have to say. Feels pretty nice and fast. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it seems pretty cool. I enjoy it. I mean, you know, we'll see of course, but feels like something I would enjoy. Yeah, that is fine. We're gonna go for it. I will choose this. I choose this destiny, thank you. Let's go for it. Let the new journey begin. There we go, guys. A new journey in Lost Ark begins now. And let's leave this place. Let's head into the world. The world of Lost Ark. And so, guys, we are officially back in Lost Ark. Let the journey begin.
Next stop, Trua, the Forgotten Land.
No, my mate. Next stop is the adventure. Alright guys, let's get off the ship and start the journey. I think I'm gonna skip the prologue since I kinda know the basics of the game at least. Maybe not the character but the game, so I'm pretty sure we're good on that. since to be honest the prologue is not the most interesting thing in the world, so we're just gonna go for it, you know, just gonna skip it. Alright, let's see what game has to give us. I saw there's like a whole bunch of things, so let's just go through it. Okay, so the game is giving me the Power Pass Southward, and it expires by the February 7th. So look guys, I'm not gonna use it. Not gonna use it right now, right? There's two reasons for it. First, I don't know how to play this character, right? I completely don't, I straight up don't. If I'm gonna just skip to the end content, well, not the end, but you know, towards the end, I'm just not gonna know what to do with it. I'm just gonna be completely lost, probably with a whole bunch of items that I don't know what to do with it either. Even though I played before, I only know so much. Like I'm pretty much a new player at this point still. Like there's, you know, there's a new player, there's a beginner, and then there's, you know, everybody else, and I'm maybe at the beginner at best. Second reason, in case I don't like this build, in case I don't like this character, I can maybe choose another one and then just immediately go to South Vern. Hopefully. Probably I can use it on somebody else as well, right? I don't know, but probably. And a third reason, if something goes like, oh, we're missing out on time, we need to get to South Vern for some reason as ASAP, we're just gonna use the Power Pass, right? But now we're gonna have a fantastic journey up to there. And the journey in Lost Ark is phenomenal. This is great. If you're a player who's done the story like 10 times, this is fantastic probably. For me, I love the story of Lost Ark. For me, this is by far the best part of the game. Not the dungeons, not the raids, not anything. You know, I've only tried so many dungeons and raids, but they are not the best part for me. The best part for me is the journey. I love the story of Lost Ark. I want to go through it again. I want to take you with me. However, this time I'm gonna give you my live reactions on everything, and you're gonna come with me from the beginning until the end. And so we're not gonna use that, not now. Maybe we're gonna use it later, but not now. Maybe we get this character up to the end content, then we use that on the other character, and we get some roster levels, right? Maybe, I don't know. You let me know in the comments what do you think I should do. Because I think I should go on a journey, first of all, and learn the character. Learn the skills, learn how to do everything with the items, and then maybe we can talk about, you know, the power pass. Or the power pass on different character. Now let's see what else does the game give me. Okay, there's one character per server, right? Great, so that means I don't have to use it right now. If something, we're just gonna use it on a different character. If we don't like this, right, we have this to just skip the beginning. So we're not gonna use this now, we're gonna go on a journey. Okay, so this is just gonna be a whole bunch of stones and everything, we're just gonna keep it here for now, right? I don't think we need any of these here either, not yet. Fions, again, probably don't need it yet, right? We have a long way to go before we're gonna need them. This is some more engravings and fions and all kinds of stuff. So you guys, you let me know in the comments, is there anything I need to use like right now? Or, you know, do I just keep all of this until like the later parts of the game? Because I feel like I should. We'll see. Let's see what else do we get. Okay, this we're probably gonna use right now, right? Because we're gonna get mount. So we kind of need that. And probably we're gonna take this one as well, right? Except, you know, we're gonna put the cards and everything probably in the chest, everything else that we don't need. Which is gonna take, most importantly, the Phoenix Plum. We're gonna need it in case we die. So that's probably about it. We're just probably gonna take this one and this. Everything else stays for now here. Let's take these two for now. Yes. Everything else for now stays here, unless you guys tell me that I need to use some of them. Obviously, we're gonna take the login in event stuff, of course. That's interesting. There's like a gameplay timer, and you can get stuff. Oh, wow, and quite a lot of it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, there's also the second page I didn't see. We're gonna take this as well. I took the power pass from the mail, but I will keep it in the bank for now. And the interesting thing is, I think we can get even another one. I'm not sure, so maybe we can even get like 2 characters jump started, but not this one. We're gonna go through the story. So let's see, there's a Super Mokoko Express, but I need to get to 1415, which is probably gonna be somewhere around South Vern. Same with this. However, this I can choose, and this I will choose. Yes. So guys, for whatever reason I'm not able to use the Store Express. It says cannot designate event character in current region. I think I just need to get a little bit further into the game, right? That's the way I understood it. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's complete these few quests before we arrive to the first city. Let's meet our old friend Armin. Let's just quickly finish these guys off. Oh yeah, these skills are pretty cool. I like it. I feel very mobile, very fast. Unlike my previous character where I felt very slow. But that was the whole point of it, of course. Let's ride this thing. Let's get to the city. Let's help our buddy Armin. Make sure he doesn't fall off. Okay, that's pretty cool. I have like a mini teleportation skill. That's pretty nice. That's gonna help me evade some of the attacks. Oh yes, the first city. First of many. Armin doing his thing. We're just gonna stand and watch for now. If you guys could let me just pass through, that'd be nice. Come on, come on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now we can go outside. Let's see, maybe we can do the story start now. There we go. Now it works. That is amazing. So we're gonna get everything we need, right? Yeah, I see we're gonna get gear and everything else that we need. And so we're gonna be able to enjoy the story and get everything we need to get to here. And then to here, I guess. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what's the difference between those two, because this one requires 14, 15 and this is the same for this. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's just a continuation once this one ends. Not entirely sure though. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get to here by this time, hopefully. I'm gonna push through, I'm gonna try to get here. If for whatever reason I cannot get here in time, I'm gonna make as many videos as I can and then just use the power pass on a different character to get here, and then so we could use this. If that's the case, but hopefully I can get there in time. We have maybe like around 2.5 to 3 weeks to get here. So hopefully I can do it, but of course with making videos it's nowhere near as easy, but we'll see. We're gonna try to push it. We'll see guys, we'll see what we can do. Let's take the money. Let's take our Mokoko pet. Which one do you think, guys, we should go for? This is kinda nice because Christmas is coming. But I think we're just gonna go for this. Looks kind of the best, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm also gonna take this one. Look at us go. I'm not sure if that's the best skin, so we might have to take it off, but there we go. I kinda like this mask more than this one, so we're gonna go for the black one. There we go. Hell yeah. Yes, I would like to do that. Thank you. Also, let's choose our board. I'm thinking let's go maybe with this one. And everything else we're just gonna put in the bank for now. We don't really need it, so we're gonna just put it in the bank. Let's accept that. Thank you. Huh, that's interesting. There's a guild selection. There's quite a lot of guilds actually. I don't know if this was the last time I played because I don't remember even seeing this page. That is interesting. You can send a request and to some you can join instantly. I don't think I'm gonna join just yet, but we're probably gonna join once we get into the higher levels. I'm not the biggest fan of this, so I'm gonna skip this. I will leave this. This looks kinda, I don't know, funky and cool. I don't know, like it's weird and cool at the same time. I don't even know, guys. Look at it. But we're gonna go for it, fuck it. Let's do this. It actually feels like there's quite a few players in the game, to be honest. I chose one of the new servers, the Jumpstart server, so it makes sense there would be more people here. But that's kinda nice, I have to say, because the last time I played, there were no people at all. Until like, at least North Fern. I barely saw anybody. And here, look, people are just walking, playing, doing their thing. That's cool. Look, you see? There's quite a few people. Sure, maybe there's not thousands of people, but that's way more than zero. Let's give a good look to the city. And that's about it. Let's activate the lodestone. Okay, let's learn the Song of Escape. Mokoko Kindergarten. Man, it feels good to be back in Lost Ark. As much as people enjoy the raids and everything in this game, I will say though, for me, like I said, the story is where the game shines the most. But that's just for me. I love games with good stories. I just love that. For me, it's never about the end goal, it's always about the journey there. The better the story, the more interesting the journey, the better the game. It's as simple as that. Last time I played, I gave you guys more of a quick snap pics of what I did in the game, This time I'm gonna give you all my live reactions of what I'm doing, and so I'm gonna be able to completely take you with me along my journey. The videos are likely to be a little bit longer because of it, but as long as you enjoy, that shouldn't be a problem. Look at us.
The Sidereals used the great power of the Ark.
Last time we had the Mokoko mask, this time we have the bunny mask. Every character needs to have some sort of a mask.
But that stone tablet.
This is gonna be fun, I can already tell. Let's level up our skills a little bit. So guys, to just give you a heads up from what I'm going for, I don't know if it's good or not. However, I am going for the Reflux sorceress build. I don't know if it's better or not. What I saw when I googled that there's two builds, the Igniter and the Reflux, and a lot of people say if you're a new player and you don't know how to go for raids, which obviously I don't, go for Reflux, it's much easier and much more forgiving. It's still very good, just maybe doesn't have as huge of a DPS, but still very good. And so this is for what we're gonna go, and also one of you guys in my community tab also recommended that, so this is exactly what we're gonna go. And maybe sometime later we're gonna respec if that's gonna be possibility, if I'm gonna learn the game properly, and maybe then we can go for Igniter. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know either of those, I just know that this is more noob friendly, so we're gonna go for that for now. We'll see though. Let's just go for this. Alright, let's go fighting. I do feel like I'm gonna clear dungeons and everything pretty fast. The story should be a breeze, probably, right? Because I'm pretty mobile and pretty fast. We'll see, of course, but that feels like it at least. Okay, let's move on from here. This thing does give you a lot of items by literally just playing a little bit. Pretty cool, of course. I'll take it, thank you. I like how they added claim all, because before when I played it, it wasn't a thing. And you had to click one by one, which was a little bit annoying. It's quite a few players, I'm surprised, look at it. It's quite a lot of players. Last time I played, there wasn't a single player in here, not a single one. I mean, if there's so many players in the starting area, then there probably should be a decent amount of players playing here. I hope so, I mean, it's a new server, so... Well, it's new, but, it's like a couple months old by now, so... There we go, Big Daddy fight. And he's gone, that didn't take a long time. The only thing I feel like is a little bit of a shame that while it's good that the game gives you, the story pass, I mean, the pass to South Vern and everything, but the game has such a good story. It's such a shame that, they don't emphasize on the story. Maybe they could rework it a little bit, make it shorter, maybe remove all the side quests and everything. I feel like they almost throwing it away, you know what I mean? I get it, if this is your 10th character leveling up, you had enough of the story, I get it. But I don't know, like still, there should be some sort of a sweet spot between having this amazing story and a story being a part of the game and not something that, is in your way until you get to the end of the game. That feels a little bit of a shame to me because last time I played, by far, just playing through all of these regions, that was the best part. And seeing the stories, listening to the people, that was the most amazing part for me about the game. I loved it. And it's not like there's a little bit, right? There's a lot of story, like a lot. And to just throw all of it away, so much work and such an amazing story, I don't know. I mean, of course, they're not throwing away it, but they're telling you, hey, if you want, you can just skip it. Even if you're a new player who never played this game, whatever, you can skip it. Which is a bit of a shame. They, of course, should definitely get you faster towards the end content for sure, because it's a pretty long story. But at the same time, they shouldn't just completely ignore it either, I feel like. They probably should rework a little bit. Maybe get rid of a few regions, get rid of like unnecessary side quests and everything like that, and just keep the core, the most interesting stuff, the most interesting cutscenes. But hey, that's just my thoughts. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Because from what I read, a lot of people say that the story was the most, amazing thing for them in this game. When they started their first character and went all the way from the first region to the last one. And it makes sense because it's fucking awesome. It really fucking is. Yeah, dude, shut the fuck up. You ain't. It's not me who's not leaving alive, it's you. I'm afraid you're gonna be dead, buddy. So far, it feels like a pretty fun character, I have to say. I think I'm gonna like this one. It's a complete opposite to my destroyer, right? That was a bulky tank guy that could go through everything. This, not so much, but it's very mobile, very fast, and the skills are very cool, so... Very different gameplay, but just as cool. Ooh, there we go, that's a mokoko seed, let's pick it up. I'm not gonna look for them just yet, but maybe sometime in the future I would like to complete all of them, we'll see. Yeah, what can I say, guys, a site like this, another player, doing the quest, that wasn't a thing when I played before, so that's a nice sign, I suppose. I think I probably did the right choice by going on a jumpstart server. It feels like there's gonna be a lot more new players like me, or at least players who are not new, but at least they're leveling up new characters, and maybe I will not have such a hard time once I get to raids and everything. And surprisingly, there's a lot of people who are doing the story and not just skipping straight to South Vern. I'm surprised, but that's actually a nice surprise. And if you guys are wondering which server I went for, that's the European Central one, the new one, the Jumpstart server. Maybe even some of you playing now here, just for the fun of it. And maybe we can do some raids together in the future, if you guys are playing here as well. Well.
You ain't going nowhere.
I wasn't going anywhere, don't worry, buddy. I'm anything but afraid of you. And you're dead.
Okay?
Oh yeah, Armin, don't worry, I'm good. Everything's fine. I haven't even tried my Z or my X yet. I need to try them out. I think X is like just a bigger teleportation, right? Let's try it. Yeah, it is. Okay, but that's pretty nice. If you get in a tricky situation in raids, you can just teleport. I think that's why people are saying, this build is more forgiving. That's probably the case, which would make sense. For me, that's obviously perfect. Probably gonna get more tomorrow, I assume. And let's visit our first dungeon. This guy is probably also doing the same. Let's go for hard, I guess. Let's try it out. As far as I remember, first few dungeons were pretty easy, despite the difficulty. Come on, guys, leave me alone. Thank you. Thank you, I said. Actually, they're hitting me pretty hard. Although I'm still trying to get used to my skills. I still am a little bit confused, what are the combinations of skills to use for me. I'm not that quick yet, unfortunately. But we'll get there, Okay, come here, guys. I want to use something. Let's see how what it does. Okay, I nearly died. I'm a little bit confused. What did it do? Let's read. Okay, so it releases magic to inflict damage, enters a magic enchanted state, and if used when arcane magic reaches 100%, enters even more powerful state. Okay, so first off, I need to get this to 100% to get full this, as far as I understand, right? Let's see what we also get. We get double XP, okay. Here we get 40 damage less received and 20 damage more dealt. That's pretty cool. Okay, that is nice, and that is also nice. I'm probably gonna die a few times on this character before I get used to it, because it's a lot more squishy and like a lot more, like not even close compared to my destroyer. But again, that makes sense. That was a tanky character, this one just isn't. That's okay, we knew what we created when we created. Nobody ever said it was gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. Let's defeat the Big Daddy. Didn't manage to run out in time. How about this, mate? What do you think about this? Okay, he doesn't really care. This time, thankfully, I managed to get out of the way. I need to be careful with him. He deals quite a little bit of damage and has quite a lot of HP. And I am quite squishy, so I have to be careful. Take this double damage, boy. And you're dead, mate. GG. Armin obviously arrived just in time when everything's done. Typical classic Armin. Shut the fuck up, mate, and die. Thank you. Let's level up a little bit. Thank you. We also got a few pieces of armor, which is nice. Let's get this somewhere here. Alright, let's go ahead and save the village. I remember the first time I played here and saved this village, it was so dope. It looked so cool, it looked like such a huge dungeon, like just an amazing cutscene and amazing fights. And that is exactly why I'm saying they should not ignore the story. They should modify it to make it work better, yes, but they should not ignore it. They should not encourage players to just completely ignore it, because it's so good. Ain't nothing wrong if there's a player that, you know, clears the story 10 times and he doesn't want to go again through it. Nothing wrong with that. He should be able to skip it. But for, you know, players who just joined the game, they should experience this because it's so good. And I can tell that because I am a new player. I only played once, and to me this story was just amazing. In fact, it was so awesome that I just want to go through it again. One of the better parts of the game for me. Go, go, don't stand. Go, 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 mate. If you wanna live, go. Run. Go, peeps. Go, 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 go. Say, let's save these guys as well. There should be more people here. There we go. Let's save this lady as well. Of course I would. Of course, don't worry about it. I'm always here for you. I remember there's gonna be a boss here somewhere. There we go. But he's not that super strong. Or maybe I just have a lot of damage, I don't know which one it is. But in any case, like always, this guy is everywhere. And so the town is saved. Took a few nights to rest. Oh yeah, I did, thank you. You see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 quests. Honestly, like nobody's gonna do them, and nobody should do. Everybody should just focus on stories, so that's what I'm saying, you know. They probably should get rid of stuff like this, and even the story should be compressed a little bit. Let's travel here. Okay, let's move to the next area. According to the guide, I need to choose this, so let's do that. By the way, it's just a guide that I found on maxroll.gg, so I don't know if it's good, I hope it is. I literally just googled it, so we'll see. But yeah, like I said, there's quite a lot of people, which is pretty cool. Last time when I played it, it felt so, you know, empty, even though the story was amazing, but it felt empty. Now, it feels like there's life in the game. Thank you for the help. Come on guys, leave me alone. Okay, now the flame opens up. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's gonna make my life a little bit easier. Let's activate the lodestone and deliver the quest. Oh, we unlocked new skill, I didn't even notice. Let's check it out. What does it do? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty huge damage as well. And it's a massive AoE skill as well. You see guys, I'm having some people with me. That is actually pretty crazy compared to last time. The new server was definitely worth it. Let's use this ability. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's do the dungeon. Oh shit, I nearly exploded. How about this, guys? Did you enjoy it? That was tasty, wasn't it? And so is this. Let's explode this bad boy. Without dying, of course, that'd be nice. And let's jump. Okay, we didn't manage in time. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. Thankfully I have a lot of AoE skills. So we are okay, thankfully. Okay, now we're gonna face them. Let's try out now our ultimate ability. That's a pretty good time, isn't it? Okay, we do a lot of damage, don't we? Okay, yeah. I will say though, our ultimate ability is not as cool as the Destroyer's bonking ability, so let's get that out of the way. It's not as cool as that, but it's still pretty cool. Let's level up this. Do your thing, Armin, heal them, and everybody's fine. Okay, now we're in the next area. Don't worry, my friend, I will help you. If you could guys leave me alone, that would be fantastic. I need to get back to the city. Please don't, please don't. Oh, come on, man. Why did you have to do it? Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Good, good. Oh my, that's a big eye. Holy moly. But not a strong one. Okay, let's do the second dungeon. GG mate. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go. I will say though, I really like the clearing speed. It's really fast. On my destroyer I couldn't get even close anywhere to this. That's actually pretty nice. That's gonna help me to progress through the story as soon as possible. Because I only have 3 weeks until this event ends. There's gonna be another express story from South Vern, but that's not the one that's, you know, currently going on. I mean it is, but you know, not for the server, like not specifically. I mean, I'm gonna need to put some work in to get everything done in time. I think I should be able to, we'll see. I don't know how long it takes to clear the story, but I mean last time it took a long time, but then again, you know, last time I knew absolutely zero, not even a single thing about the game, so, you know, it makes sense. Let's clear this big daddy. Where are you running, mate? Don't do that. Let's use our ultimate. I like how I just can spam, like, I don't know, multiple abilities at the same time. There's so much damage I can deal immediately. Like I said, last time it took a long time to clear the story, but, you know, there was a reason for that. And the character was slower than, you know, this one, so I hope I can clear it much faster than last time. Still enjoy it, but do it faster. I wonder how long did you guys take to clear the main story? How many hours? Let me know in the comments. Let's level up a little bit. Let's move into the next zone. We have saved the people from the plague. Now, let's continue our story. I'm sorry, mate. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's destroy some bandits. GG, boys. Let's equip items. We also need to visit a bank, get rid of some of the stuff, put it in the bank. Let's sell off the items we don't need.
Are you the hero who drove away the bandits?
I am, mate. I am.
So much.
No worries. Don't even mention it, my friend. Come on, guys. Leave me alone. I need to check a stone. Let's just quickly deliver the quest. Alright, let's defeat some of the bandits and their leader. There we go. We found the guy. Sorry, mate, but you have to die. Alright, let's go to the next zone. I think this is where we're gonna encounter our first more or less decent dungeon, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's defeat the big boss. Damn, you completely escaped my attack. GG. And I wasn't alone. That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty nice to go through story and there's some people going as well. It doesn't feel so lonely. Oh, and we should not forget, right now it's 1:40 AM in the morning in Europe. So that's quite a lot of people for middle of the night. And if you're wondering why I am playing in the middle of the night, well, I shouldn't be, that's the short answer. I should be sleeping right now, but you know me. There we go, there's another stone. Let's upgrade the skills a little bit. Alright, we're about to do the ritual. This will open up the dungeon. I think if I remember it correctly, it's been a while. Unfortunately, we're gonna get attacked and we will need to defend. Thankfully with sorceress I can clean them pretty fast. Everybody's just burning away. And now this big guy comes in. Unfortunately he dies. I could save him, I could ignore him. Let's be a nice guy for once. Or at least let's try to be. And now we need to defeat this guy. Which should not be too difficult. Here comes Armin to save the day. You do your thing, Armin. You do your thing. Let's get the salt for the ritual. Let's begin the ritual. I bless the rains down in Africa. Something like that. Let there be rain and let there be life. and let there be an open dungeon that I can visit. Alright, let's head into the dungeon. There we go, the dungeon appears. This dungeon might be a tad difficult for me on my own, being this squishy, but we'll see, hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. One more thing I noticed, that the game gives me these items. In my previous gameplay I wasn't getting these. I'm not entirely sure what this is, some sort of a roster item, but I mean I'll take it obviously. This is gonna be a little bit longer dungeon, but that's okay. Go Armin, clear the way. Let's defeat these bad boys. I believe this is where me and Armin are gonna split our ways. I see you on the other side, friend. God, there's so many of them. I will say though, even though this is only the first proper dungeon, but boy did they make it a cool one. Let's activate this. Let's continue into the dungeon. Everybody's gonna be wiped. Or not. I thought it would be, but I guess I'm not that strong. Oh yeah, this is the scary part. Oh no, oh no, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is actually a bit scary. Okay, last time I don't remember them hitting this bad, so yeah, maybe it was a little bit more scary than I thought. Need to be a little bit more careful. I think there's gonna be a boss somewhere here, right? Yes, there we go, there's a boss. Let's prepare for a fight. He stunned me, but what the hell just happened? How did I get there? Come on. Okay, I need to be a little bit more careful than this. Unfortunately, that didn't hit him, but it did hit others, so there's at least that. And he's dead. Alright, let's sail to the next part of the dungeon. Alright, there's gonna be a second boss here, right? Yep, definitely. And everybody's dead. And so is the boss. I remember how much time it took me with my destroyer, and what can I say, it took a lot longer. The clearing speed is not even close, but so is the squishiness as well, so it's a double-edged sword. And we're at the end. Let's get rid of these boys first, and now the big daddy will come out. The only annoying thing that it takes me a lot of time to cast, that's kind of a little bit annoying, and I'm kind of a sitting duck while I'm doing it. Okay, the phase 1 is gone. Here's our boy. Let's go for the second phase. Okay, let's defeat the second phase. Let's use the shield. And he's gone. One more phase. Yeah, that was super fast. GG. Of course, there's always more to the story. Let's take the seal. Obviously open up the chest. This is the item I was speaking about, the roster one. I will equip it. Alright, let's escape from the dungeon. Also, let's equip this skill instead of this. I feel like the W skill I have was pretty kind of meh, a bit useless. Let's upgrade. According to the guide, I need to choose this, so let's do that. Okay, so now it does this. This is actually better, I think, because it had a pretty lengthy casting time. Let's move to the next zone. Let's find Armin, somewhere here, right? There we go. Shit, I forgot to unlock, now I have to run back. I have a whole bunch of items I can't even equip yet. But I'm about to. Let's help the folks of the city clear the demons. That's a pretty cool skill. It will help me because it does a little bit of a stunt. And that's the last of the demons. I have a new skill, but I don't think I need it. Not according to the guide. So instead we're just gonna upgrade this. And we can equip a few items. And now guys, we enter the Luthera Kingdom, which will have a whole bunch of new interesting content. I can't wait to do that dungeon with the dragon again. But all of that for you guys is gonna be in the next episode. We're gonna end this episode here. Unlike last time, I'm doing everything live with live reactions, so there's not gonna be like, oh, I need to get to this point or this point. We're just gonna go for as long as we feel, and then we're gonna make a video. I think that sounds about right. So what are my thoughts about the sorceress so far? Well, what can I say? I am enjoying it. It's very fun, it's very fast. It is a little bit squishy, but you know, that's given when I have all the damage and mobility. It's pretty much the exact opposite of my destroyer that I played. but in a fun way. It's interesting to try something different. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a fun journey. There's many more episodes to come. I appreciate you guys watching until the very end. For all 2 of you who did. Well, I hope there's more, but you know. That being said, if you could like the video, subscribe, that would be amazing. As you can see, I never ask, like, very rarely anyway, I ask somewhere in the middle of the video because I don't like ruining your viewing experience as much as possible at least. But in the end, I will ask you if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. You can also comment and let me know how your day went. I will definitely talk to you and answer you if I can. And other than that guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.